Welcome to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up for the week of December 27th to January 3rd. The Friday before Christmas, the Sewer Department received a draft permit from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency that will require upgrades to the water pollution control plant on Walker Street. The draft permit gives the Sewer Department 5 years to comply with its requirements and limits the amount of nitrogen from the plant. The plant has never had a limit for nitrogen, and implementing the treatment process to comply with that limit is one of the major costs of the project that the Water and Sewer Commission Chair Steve Carteret said has been estimated at $70 million. There is a 45-day comment period for the draft permit. Carteret said the Sewer Department will try to get to a longer time to comply, which could help with the financing of the project. He said all avenues will be looked at into funding for the upgrades, including a possible 0% loan from the state. In an effort to retain their current employees and attract new ones in the future, the Board of Water and Sewer Commissioners on Wednesday approved of merit pay for water treatment facility workers who hold Commonwealth of Massachusetts drinking water licenses. On top of their base pay, operators with a Grade 1 license will receive an additional $45 per week on top of their base pay. Those with Grade 2 licenses will receive an additional $90 per week. Those with Grade 3 licenses will receive an additional $100 per week. And those with Grade 4 licenses will receive an additional $200 per week. The Water and Sewer Commissioners said that merit pay helps to make the pay of Somerset's water treatment plant operators competitive with other towns in the area. Somerset Town Clerk Dolores Bentz has announced her retirement. Her last day on the job will be on March 31st. Bentz has been the town clerk for Somerset since 2011. She has worked for the town for over 36 years. Julie Ramos Gagliardi, one of the leaders who helped to form the Somerset Berkeley Regional School District and to build the current high school building, said she is not planning to seek re-election to her seat in this year's annual town election. Gagliardi has served on the Regional School Committee since it was started in 2011. She was the chair of the planning committee that came up with a proposal for how the Somerset Berkeley Regional School District would be organized, and was also a member of the building committee that worked on the construction of the current high school building. More recently, she worked on a change to the formula for how the costs are divided up between Somerset and Berkeley for the school district that takes into account the costs of out-of-district special education tuition for each town. Gagliardi said how the towns are charged for those costs now are more equitable and fair. David Cusinata, who has served on the Board of Library Trustees for 54 years, also said he will not be seeking re-election this year. Nomination papers for the election can be taken out up until February 14th, and in order to get a name on the ballot for the election, they have to be returned with the signatures of at least 50 registered voters from Somerset by February 16th. The nomination papers can be picked up at the town clerk's office between 8:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. The election will be on April 8th. In sports, the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School boys basketball team beat Greater New Bedford Vokes 73-53 on Tuesday to improve to 4-0 on the season. For the Blue Raiders, Finn Bjork had 23 points and 12 rebounds. Colton Pacheco had 14 points, and Mason Medeiros had 9 points, 5 rebounds, 5 steals, and 5 assists. The Somerset Berkeley Regional High School girls basketball team beat New Bedford Vokes 60-36 on Tuesday. For the Blue Raiders, Carly Cosme scored 17 points, Mia Gentile had 15 points, and Hannah Carpenter had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 block shots. It was the second win in a row for the Blue Raiders, who evened their record to 2-2. Thank you for watching Somerset Weekly Wrap Up. We will see you next week with news from around Somerset.